For those of you who have just received the Scout Slingshot, you may not be familiar with its proper orientation. In order to know which side goes closest or facing the target, you'll notice the handle has a side that's somewhat curved and a side that is somewhat flat or straight. The side that is curved is the side that faces the target. That's the side where the flip clips will go, and where you'll see the word Scout. This should face your target. So if your target were out there, you would face your Scout Slingshot with the curved end facing the target and this word Scout here facing the target, like so. Another way that you can tell which side faces a target is you'll see that there's some grooves or indentations here, also on this side here. That's where your finger and your thumb go if you were shooting this in this style, horizontally as opposed to vertically. So those should actually face you, these grooves here, and you'll see a symbol here in the middle, and that will show you that's where it should face you. So again, the flat portion should be facing you with the grooves for your finger and your thumb when shooting horizontally, and the portion that is round is a side that should face the target, like so. And that is how you orient your Scout Slingshot. This one has the bands for going over the top, and all that means is that when you let go of the projectile will fly over the top of the forks because of the way the bands are situated. If you oriented the bands in a different way, for example, if you're going through the forks, and I'll show you an example of a slingshot that I have that is oriented in that way, you see that the bands are to the side instead of over the top. So when you release the projectile will go actually through the forks because the bands are now oriented along the side. And when you're putting your bands in, this cup-like ear-like portion, could look like a rabbit ear, should be facing out. If you have your bands like this, where there's no cup, that's wrong. You have to have it with the ears facing out, like so, when you're putting your projectile in the slingshot. And again, the side that's curved goes towards the target. It has the word Scout written there. And the side where the handle is somewhat straight or flat will be towards you, and you will know because there's some indentations here for your finger and your thumb when shooting the projectile. And that's how you orient your Scout Slingshot. Thank you.